Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Is the audio okay this time? So there's some people watching, so yeah, just gotta know if the audio is okay. Oh. Yeah, but I don't know if my audio is okay. Like, I need at least someone to tell me yes. So you hear? You hear me? All right. If there's a problem, just tell me because for now I'm gonna assume this is okay. All right. So welcome to the Outlook. Um. So let's start off with the S&P. Um. So like we said last week, 2 weeks ago, we said that we were interested in shorting this. Okay. This pattern. We did get because I was expecting this to be some thin buying, and when we get some thin buying and at the break of a higher and we make higher highs, we expect to reverse, right? Which we did get. Then we still made new highs, but we still came back down, and like I was explaining in the chat, it's the same thing as USD CAD. Like they're gonna keep on grinding this up until one day they bring it all the way down, right? Okay, now I can hear myself, so it's fine. Okay, the audio is okay. So they keep on breaking highs, you short. They break the high, you short. They break the high again, you short. So you short after every break of the highs, and even if you didn't hit the big short that you were looking for, like spike 1 2 3 spike, you still got some nice moves in between, right? Same thing as the S&P until until it breaks this high right here. You take a short, bam, on some weakness, and bam, you hit the big short, right? So same thing as the S&P, right? So same thing as the S&P. Uh, right? So yeah, we were long here, like we said, and then we took a short around here, right? Um, the short was actually posted. I tagged everyone, and yeah, we took the short right here. We kept it throughout, and we closed it right here at 2849. So that was on the small account. So that was 3 MES contracts, and that was $2,400 profit. Um, so yeah, well, sorry, yeah, forex is still decent enough, so that's what I'm doing. Yo, yo, yo. Hey, hello. So yeah, that's it. So as soon as we see some thin buying like this, we short. Now we get here, we break the high again, short. All right, and that's it, guys. Now, like I said, this pattern is potentially complete. All right, so that's the pattern I was talking about. Now, how do we know where this low is likely to be? Is likely to be. You use wave theory plus what's called what's called comparative analysis. So if you go watch my previous webinar, EU pattern was bearish. As soon as we break the high here, I was like, guys, short. All right, we did the grind lower, but then it came back up. No problem. We get back in on another short, right? So I was bearish right here. We still got the down move. We still got the down move. But yeah, so as soon as we were at 2845, EU was around floating around this level, all right, and our target was 280, and we did get that. And after that, at around 3280, I was expecting a massive bounce. Now that didn't happen. We went back down, but then the nice bounce happened. All right, so just saying, like, around the lows it's still difficult because remember it's still really volatile, so you never know where the real low is. All right, but scaling in is not a bad idea because you have to remember something. It's near the lows that you get the biggest spike to the upside as well. Okay, just saying. So yeah, I'm talking about wave analysis. This is what we. I'm talking about wave analysis, and at the same time, I'm just giving updates on the charts that we talked about 2 weeks ago. All right. So the charts that gave us actually the clue that the market should go down, right? So we get a spike. We get what? Like a lot of people are gonna say that. We get a 1, 2, 3. All right, 1, 2, 3, and then we can go to the upside, right? So that's it. So that's EU. All right. So EU, I'm expecting more ups. I'm expecting more upside here. Now, I have to say something though. Right now, I I could see mainly on many charts. I could see two big ways of proceeding in the market. Two big ways of proceeding in the market. Do we go because right now we're at something that is called an inflection point. All right. So what do I mean by that? So how do I know if so an inflection point is basically an area where I'm expecting a bounce. All right. So if the trend is to the downside, I'm expecting a bounce to the upside. Now, how do I know this is likely the low? I can't tell for sure right now, right? There's still some charts that are not completed to the downside, like for example Apple, that is still floating midway that I would have liked and some to come back down, and some patterns like Amazon which are completed, right? Which I'm gonna talk about later. So now the the most important thing to wait for me to be like, okay, this is probably a completed pattern, would be to have this create a higher high. Okay, so it would be for this to create a higher high. Oops. Okay, so something like that. All right. And I'm gonna go to the S&P afterwards, but just explaining comparative analysis because that came in really key uh, in the stock market, in the S&P itself, right? So yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Otherwise, if we get something like this and then we go back down, I'm gonna be looking for shorts. So right now there's two possibilities, and which pattern plays out, we're gonna be playing this one. All right. So let's just go back to the S&P. Uh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna do IWM as well. I'm gonna show you some stuff. So yeah, we got the pattern that I was looking for, and now we could go all the way back up. So now same thing as on the S&P. So we could go all the way back up. All right. So this is a nice spike. 1, 2, 3. You get some more upside, and then you crash. All right. So this is what pattern is this called? Yeah, it's called a running flat. Okay. So you get a nice 1, 2, 3. Okay. If you really want me to put the labels, it's a WXY. Okay. So that's it. All right. So that's what we're looking at. And like I said, you can even do something cool right here. It's nothing really special, but it's just to look cool. All right. you can take this pattern and flip it and then put it right here. I'm not even sure if it's gonna work. Nah, it's not gonna work because this pattern is different, but still. Yeah, I mean, anyway, um, you can get this up move. Now, if this totally comes back down, if this totally comes back down, no problem. We're still gonna go back up, complete this three wave, and then bang, bang. Okay, so the retest of the lows is just gonna give us a clue that this downside. So this is very important, guys. The retest of the bottom followed by a spike back. The retest of the bottom is gonna give us a clue that this huge spike is not completed yet. All right. So I just want to make sure this is clear. So if we go back down all the way back down here, uh, then this spike may not be over, but we're still gonna be able to catch the short because we're likely to go sideways before we take another short. All right. So this is just you know this is why I close my short, because at the very worst I get a three wave and I can go back in the short after my pattern is complete. All right. Okay. So just saying, like I talked about to Neil about this, so like I know that he's also looking at this, but like at you guys are funny, man. You guys are so at worst we get a three wave and I'm still gonna be able to get back in the short. But if it takes off from here, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. Okay? I could see both. I could see both because this is potentially a completed pattern. This is potentially a complete. Well, this is as it is right now. I could say this is a completed pattern. We can take off. All right. Um. So yeah, exactly. We need more clues. We need some more clues. All right. Now, um, I don't have any more 15 position. I don't have 15 bearish positions. I'm focusing on the most important stocks that we were looking at. Also, I'd look for stocks that have bullish setup that haven't been dropping that much, like J&J, obviously. And yeah, REGN is also something that we're gonna cover. But yeah, like you just look for stocks that haven't dropped that much, even though uh, we had a big drop on the S&P, right? So some bio stocks haven't dropped that much, and these are good buy setups. All right, but I'm not gonna go with 15 or 20 positions to the long side. This is totally suicidal. All right, I'm not gonna go as heavy as before. All right, so that's it. Now, yeah, I hope that was clear. So basically, we need more clues. But if we do drop back down, we're still going to be able to go back in the short because it's likely to come back up before it gives us the another short. But if it takes off, I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I have longs. Okay? So either way, we're good. Okay? It just means that where we're at right now is an inflection point. And if you understand something in mathematics, an inflection point is where the chart needs to give us more clues before we take the next before we have a better than 80% certainty on what the next move might be. All right, because there's some stuff like this that completes and we're sure that it's gonna go. There's some stuff like this that completes and it's sure that it's gonna go in one direction. All right, but this is not clear yet. It's not clear yet. Okay. So yeah, guys, inflection point, and also if you're thinking of it in terms of chaos, then the system is chaotic right now. I don't have, the system goes from being chaotic to being to being um, to creating a pattern that is recognizable. And how does it do that? It does that in threes and in fives. All right. So the Fibonacci sequence. If you read any textbook on chaos, that's what you're gonna get actually. So yeah. Okay, let's just go through UK. I mean, nobody cares about the UK market, but we do because we use um, comparative analysis. So, like I said, this is the pattern that we were looking for in the previous webinar 2 weeks ago. It did complete. So right now, again, we're at an inflection point. We can't draw too many conclusions. But again, I can't fault people for taking longs here. Okay. Okay. Oh yes. Okay. Yes. All right. All right. All right. I have to do the triangle thing. All right. Yeah. All right, so this is UK. All right, so it might go back up. Now let's do RTY just for my boy. Okay, so Russ, IWM. So like I said, if you read the chat, I said I need IWM to break 145. Why? Why do you think I need IWM to break 145 before I take the long? Because it's a three wave. Because it's the pattern that I always forecast. All right, it's the it's not it's not it's not like some stuff. No, it's repeatable. I'm always doing that. Okay, it's not some like, oh man, the Fed is doing that, so I'm gonna do this. It's not like PPT. Oh, it's not like rate cuts. It's not of that. No, it doesn't matter at all. Okay, these are just memes. Okay, what matters is the chart. The chart is number one. The chart is number one. So overnight, if you look at the RTY, we were really close to breaking the lows. All right, but 145. I mean, I said break of 145, but we still broke the previous lows. All right, which were at 145.50. Yeah, 141. I gotta check. I gotta check. So around yeah 145.30 ish. Yeah. So we actually broke it. If you look, let's actually let's look at futures. So yeah, futures we broke. Exactly. So we broke. All right, you see this? We broke the low. So this pattern is complete. All right. What does that mean? It just means that it is possible that it doesn't matter what's happening in the world. It doesn't matter. What matters is the chart. This means that this is complete and we can take off. Okay, so this is why I told you 145 go long IWM. Okay, the low was around 145 140.6, so I came I, point 0.8 or point 0.6 off. Okay, very close, but the pattern is complete, so we may take off. All right, so this is something that gives us another clue. We come around here again, and then bang, the next big down move. Okay, to complete this huge pattern, and then this is gonna be a nice WXY. Okay, if you want me to label, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, the labeling is just a waste of time. Okay, I have to bring up the I have to bring up the I have to bring up this thing, dude. This is crazy. Look at this. Whoops, what am I doing? How do I go back? Alright, look at this. This is crazy, dude. What is this? What is this? Yo, what is this? So this is complete crap. Okay? Hey, this is so bad. I mean, I'll I'll show you why this is total garbage because look, okay, and I even explained the three wave that we had previous webinar. If you look at the previous webinar, I exactly showed you guys this pattern. All right, I said IWM might go to 162, 160, and then it's gonna come back down. Now, if you, I don't even like. What does this show? Does this mean that okay, look at this. Okay, yo, This is so bad. So yo, man, it broke the triangle. It's gonna take off. It broke the triangle. It's gonna take off, guys. Look, it broke the. Sorry, bro. I can't stop laughing. This is so bad. It broke the. It broke the triangle. It's supposed to take off, right? Nope. Nope. Fucking thanks, dude. All right. So yeah, this is just to show you that this thing is total garbage. Total garbage. Anyway, you're live. Yeah, but I'm not swearing. I'm just going on a rant on these triangles. So anyway, this is potentially a completed pattern, like I said. So we could get some upside. All right. As soon as this breaks, the S&P is yo the fuck man. Okay, so yeah, the audio is garbage. Yeah, I mean, sorry, I'll have to switch it up. I don't know why it's garbage though. I'll fix it later, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So I'll need to fix it because a lot of people are saying it's soft. So I'll next webinar for sure I'll fix it. I'll fix it for sure. Okay. So yeah. Japanese market also a very nice pattern and same thing. Okay. So same thing like that, right? So upside around here and then another tank. Okay. So that's it. So a lot of the markets are showing the same thing. Same thing for Nasdaq, upside around here. I'm thinking 8.4. But again, even Nasdaq is not completed, especially because of Apple. So we still have to give it more time. All right. So a lot of stuff right now. Again, same thing. Like Nasdaq could totally come down. We go for one more up, and then we can take the short. Or if it just takes off here, we'll just get out because for us to get more longs, we're still gonna have to come back down and then take the next long. Okay, so there's just two two ways of looking at things right now, which are both possible. Um, but yeah, we have to wait. We just have to wait. Facebook, if you took the short from last webinar around 203, you did well. And yeah, you could you probably have closed it already. But if you're holding for 172, 175, it's perfectly fine. So I'm expecting this to come here, and again another upside before the big tank. Uh, and yeah, so nothing has changed. We're pretty close to some important levels. Netflix, same thing. We're looking at a bullish move, uh, potentially to the 340s. We got a nice trade in, skewed fly, a skewed fly, and yeah, we're looking for a move around here. So if you got some iron condors or some skewed flies, this is good. Okay, before the next downside. All right. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Wait. Let me let me switch. Maybe switch my mic. I don't know. All right, is it fine now? Is it okay? Don't mute. Yo, stop trolling, dude. All right, so okay. So like I said, we could see another upside move, and then we're gonna see some more downside. So that's for Netflix. Okay, perfect. So let's go. All right, we did FB. Um, oh yeah, let me just do TNX real quick. So like I said, TNX is a huge short. So this is actually where you would look to long bonds. So if you're long bonds, very nice. So this is a nice from 2013 to 2019. This is just a three wave. All right, so one, two, three, break the high, short. Okay, so rates are really likely to break 130. The economy seems to agree with that, and the waves agree with that. So we're just gonna drop, and therefore bonds are in a huge bull market. Okay, and very interesting. I was reading a book recently, and they said that there's a very famous book that was written by some guy who said that uh, s- going long stocks just beats the market over like from the 1940s. But I read another book that said that yeah, he was right, but his data backed from 1940, and 1940 till even now, it's just a huge bull market. So if you think about it, and he was saying that during the 1830s till 1860s, like that was like 200 years ago, um, bonds were in a huge bull market apparently. So that's very interesting. Okay, so yeah, so I did TNX maybe for Josh, but let's continue. So Nvidia just in a huge sideways, nothing very interesting. Um, I don't have any information here. I'd have to wait. We have to wait for something like that. So a nice pop, something like that, right? A nice pop, one, two, three, and then we'll be able to take the next long if it does. But here, obviously, we can't take anything. Amazon though, so Amazon pretty much played perfectly. So Amazon has two ways of playing out here. So if we get some more consolidation in this tight range, we'll be able to take the short for more downside. Uh, but apart from that, this could also be a very uh, big pattern for downside. Okay, for upside. Sorry, what am I saying? All right, so we covered that in the previous webinar. We said that we took this long because again, what does Amazon like to do near the highs? It likes to accelerate. Okay, so Amazon accelerate nears the highs, and then boom, boom, we get the sell setups that we were talking about 2 weeks ago. And yeah, uh, we dropped to the target we were looking for. All right, so this is potentially a completed 1 2 3. So if you're interested, you could already look for long-term calls on Amazon. Okay, uh, so that's again the WXY that I'm talking about, right? So you get a 1 2 3, um, and a big pattern inside. Okay. BTC. Okay, I'm gonna do BTC. BTC after tech. BTC after tech. So okay, Google in a huge sideways. Eventually, like I said, it's gonna retest 980. No question about that. Maybe not now. Maybe it keeps. I don't even know what Google is gonna do at this point. It's just you know. I mean, I don't see any patterns. Yeah, so nothing interesting here. SMH, I would like for it to drop some more. I still think AMD can before the next song. I still think AMD can reach 22. Okay, so AMD can reach about 22-ish. I don't think it's really gonna go back to the lows, and then we can look for the next long. Okay. Oh, we forgot MSFT. MSFT again dip buy. So we're near the trend lines. So you can buy the dip. All right. I had fun on the 140Cs that I shorted, but now it's time to probably look for the for your upsides. Uh yeah. What else? Avgo, nice call by Neil. So if you took the short from here, this was a nice pattern. It broke the low, so this is complete. Took profits here, and now possibly take the long. But obviously, I would wait for more confirmation. Yeah, okay. INTC still a long, even though it pulled back all the way here. I don't think this is totally a goner. I think this is a very nice long, very nice 1, 2, 3, and yeah, it's looking good for the uh, for the upside. Another one that I covered in my webinars was NBIX. So if you took the long from 73, you're very happy. Went all the way to 100 and pulled back. Okay, let's go back. Adobe, nothing interesting. Honestly, these stocks are just dip buys. I mean, just dip buy and forget. Like OKTA might be even good here. I mean, I like these stocks are very like risky because they're growth stocks, but they didn't dump that much, so it's still good. I mean, the thing is, like I said, cybersecurity is just huge. Like it's so huge in this day and age. It's like it's what we everybody needs, right? If everybody's stealing data from everybody, like cybersecurity is like traveling overseas in the 1800s, all right, and finding new territories. Was it in the no? It was in the 1700s. All right, that's what cybersecurity is in the 21st century. It's like traveling and finding new countries in the 70s, 17s. Okay, so it's huge. It's so huge. It's like yeah, it's so huge. So these are just dip buys like AYX, OKTA, CYBR. So we're gonna be looking at those. Um, yeah, nothing interesting here. CMG, nice pullback. Didn't give us the short. I got taken out. Um, and this is honestly looking like a bull flag. So who knows? But this is very overextended. But still, it's CMG, so it could go higher. Twitter, um, very nice. If you took profits on the call out from 35, you're doing well. You could always reload and what's called roll up. So rolling up is simply getting out for a profit, and then after it pulls back, you take a higher strike. Okay, with the profit. So this is just a nice cup and handle. Um, is there a ticker you guys want me to cover? No. Baidu maybe. Baidu is just again a short, broke the flag. It's just so weak. HSI as well. HSI, the short is gonna come, but maybe not now. Uh, but still, this is potentially a huge short, so we have to look at that. We have to take this into consideration. I mean, I'm happy with 3,000 points. Don't get me wrong, but I'm looking for this. Okay. Okay, let's do REGN. So REGN, like I said, it didn't drop that much. This is a very nice pattern, like we said before. It's just a matter of timing at this point, to be honest. And Neil said that he took some call spreads, um, and I'll jump in with him tomorrow. I'm not in the position yet, but for sure I'm gonna jump in with him tomorrow, and look to average up actually, because right now this is consolidating. I'm gonna take a starter, and actually as soon as it breaks 317, gives me Momo to the upside. I'm gonna look to take some 400 Cs, maybe even 420s, because this is potentially a huge long. But we also have to take into consideration that these bios can grind to the downside forever. So this is something that we're going to be able that we're going to have to take into consideration with this play. But for a long, this is totally fine. I got mad low. Oh, is it better now? Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think it's just because I'm not holding the mic or some shit like that. Tell me when shop short. All right, so yeah. Uh, Caterpillar still a good player on here. Yeah, yeah, better. Okay. DE as well. Doesn't matter. I mean, the pattern is still intact, even though it pulled back aggressively. It's still within the spike range, so we can go all the way back up. And ER is coming soon. Boeing, if you took some condors, I'm in the 400, 380, 320, and 300 calls iron condors. Okay, so this is my play. All right, because I'm looking for a bounce around here, and condors around here on BA is probably like it's just like easy money. Okay, it's just easy money. But like I say again, I'm not a certified CFA. Please do not listen to my advice, and please read the disclaimer at the start of the video. Okay, thank you. Um, a lot of tickers aren't really that interesting. Again, you're gonna see me rambling a lot, but T is coming. This huge bull move on T is gonna come. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you guys. Nah, T is getting a lot of Momo here, just like J&J is for XLP. Didn't pull back that much. Still looking decent. Still looking for a break of 150 by the end of January. And yeah, I think this is a play me and Neil wanted to take, and it's looking ready to break all-time highs right now. Even though we're so far off, but I don't want to be the guy when we're at 145. Hey Dragos, I think GNJ is gonna break all-time highs now. Yeah, but we're at 145 already. Like, come on. You want to be at least you want to take some longs around here, right? Okay. That's it for now. Any other tickers? PayPal. Did you eat your kids? Yeah, PayPal is decent. Could pull something like that. All right, so similar to what happened here. Okay, so something similar around like that, right? So just the three wave, up, down, and then take the long. Okay. So yeah, that's it. Anything else? I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, I'm not really looking at much. Shop, please. Yes. Okay. So shop, still looking for the short. Uh, but yeah, I think one more low and then it's gonna be able to go for the next long. It's just a huge grinder. Uh, what what Josh posted a nice strategy that you can take on shop. So basically, you take a fly that
that when it goes up, you still make money. Okay, but if it does go down, you lose a lot more. All right. Okay, so this is a good way to play it if you know what you're doing. Okay, because these stocks that grind, um, it's good to have some strategy like that because they're not really expected to go down. But as soon as they go down, for sure they tank. But right now, what you need to do is this is not really aggressive to the upside, so we're likely to come back down here. And as soon as we get this, then yes, this is the next long for sure. Okay, okay. So you get a spike, you get a one, two, three, and then you get the next spike. All right. So that's it. BTC. So BTC. Nothing else to add from the last webinar. So if you were in the last webinar, you saw the long from 9.2. I still have it in some other chats. See. Yeah, so there you go. So that was the long on the 18th, I think, or the 17th. I don't remember. But yeah, yeah, 17th. Okay, so on the 17th, we called the long from here. And yeah, pushed up, went back down. Doesn't matter again. Still within the spike and then took off. Right. So if you're long from 9.2, 9.3, you're doing a good job. BWB, yes, my favorite category, if you know what I mean. WDC is very interesting. So we got the huge short and yeah, looking to go back up. So any pullback looked along. Okay, any pullback here, good time to long. And WDC is not very the most important one. It's more SKW SWKS because this is more clean. This is cleaner. Sorry, I dropped the mic. So this is actually cleaner. Okay, you get the spike, you get it one, two, three, looking for the next spike. Similar to NXPI. Okay, all right. So you get a spike, you get a one, two, three, then you get the next spike. All right. Um, yeah. Who is this guy? I'm Jason. I'm Jason. All right. So WDC is just good because NXPI and SKWS are really good. All right. BKNG is also still along, so you can look into this one. All right. So you should look into this pullback on the S&P to look at the patterns that are still bullish and actually take some positions. Now, BKNG has ER soon. Hopefully it drops within the expected range. If it does, then we have a fallen angel setup, right? If it does, then we have a fallen angel setup. If it falls here, yo, I'm gonna be buying some 2KCs again because this is still looking complete and we can take off. All right. It's just a matter of time. All right. It's just a matter of time. DPZ. Let's look into this one. Yeah, it's interesting for sure. It's interesting. Very nice. Broke the low here too. Yeah, it should be in a huge range though. So, I don't think it's good totally gonna take off, but definitely a good place to get some buys in. Okay. So yeah, ultra long. Okay, let's look at Lyft. Lyft is interesting here too. Uber not clear yet, but yeah, nice pullback on Lyft to take some more longs. Yeti also. Okay. So these Yeti is honestly looking like another Roku and Shop. So I think we should get some buys into that one because I don't want to miss another Roku and another Shop. And Yeti is looking like one, to be honest with you. So if we do get a pullback to 25 and all that stuff, yeah, we should look to long on Yeti. OSDK is also something interesting. I have to check the EGAR um, filings, but I said that if OSDK rebrands itself from not being a cryptocurrency stock and being instead a cybersecurity stock, so using the crypto as sort of um, uh, like just rebranding the whole business model, then this should be bullish, just from Edgar. But this is the only thing that I would be looking for, and actually like the only stock that I would look into the Edgar filing for. All right. So yeah, Snapchat two, nice pullback. You could look for the next long. Just draw your trend lines and look to the long on the next pullback. All right. So you get a nice 1, 2, 3. Bam, you take the next long. Okay, 1, 2, 3, long. 1, 2, 3, long, near the trend lines. Okay, so that's it. Um, yeah. How are my squiggles so smooth? I don't know, dude. You have to practice that a lot. Okay, and for the bullish setup this morning on IWM, we just got a bounce from yesterday's high. We got a nice 1, 2, 3 on the lower time frame. At least 1 hour. And yeah, if you pull your fibs from the days from yesterday's lows, it comes to exactly the 618. So this is the biggest, the most classic pattern in the it's the most classic patterns of all, right? It's just a three-wave pullback to the 618 fib, and we called the long on IWM around around here. And if you took it, good job. If you took S&P, it's fine too. Um, yeah. So if you took S&P, it's fine too. I mean, this is just Eric drawing, s- finding all the patterns in the world. You don't have to be crazy like Eric, but you know, he's putting in some work. So yeah, like if you took this three wave, you're doing fine. And yeah, probably closed it at the break of the high and then waited for the next pullback. Again, Eric, nice play. Uh, so you get a nice 1, 2, 3, break the low, look to buy. Okay, and obviously, uh, pull your stop to the pull your move your stops right now. So Eric, if you're in the long, pull your stops. Okay, because if it takes you out, then we're going for a bigger pullback. And yeah, let's see if we have a bearish candle on the what happened to the indicator. Oh, okay, never mind. So yeah, if we totally come back down, then we could look for the bearish setup on the 1 hour. But for now, this is still gonna grind. Let's look at the yen. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna explain the yen. So the yen, we had a huge short on euro yen at 123. Why is it a huge short? Because it's simply a three wave, right? 1, 2, 3, bang. Now, the thing about the yen, okay, obviously this doesn't matter at all right? It's just that you need to watch all the yen pairs, all right? So this yen is euro yen. We had this short, all right? Now, euro yen can fall two ways. It's either and uh, euro falls and yen falls not quicker, well, less quicker, well, not as fast as the euro, and or um, the yen is faster than the euro to the is stronger than the euro. Okay, so these are two ways. Now, as we started July, the euro was not that very strong, but we still had that. And as we know, the euro yen has inverse correlation to the tank in the market, and but it has a lag time as well. It has a lag time, so this is why I wasn't jumping in the short straight up, but I knew this was an indication that the short would happen. Another one is the USD yen. All right, so you saw the patterns that I posted, right? I posted this in the room. Okay, as soon as we get 1, 2, 3, bam, break the high, we take the it's the huge tank. All right, So USD yen was also in. So how do you extract the yen? How do you extract the yen? All right, because you can't just look at euro yen. You can't just look at USD yen. Right? A lot of noobs in the forex market are just gonna look at USD yen and say, "Oh, this is why the market is tanking." No, it's not because of the USD yen. It's because the USD yen could just fall because the dollar is weak. All right? So don't come to me and say, "Oh, USD yen is weak, we should die." No, this is totally wrong. What you have to do is look at all the yen pairs, extract the yen with a weighted average and be like, "Okay, this is my forecast." Then I'll be like, "Okay, this makes sense." But until you do that, don't come to me saying USD yen is why we're dying, because USD yen can totally fall just because the USD is weak. All right? That's it. All right. So what did I want to say? Yeah. So again, USD yen is weak. Pound yen was also weak. So obviously, uh, yeah. So if they're all weak together, then it's a yen move. Okay. If they all move to if the pairs move in the same direction at the same time, it's a yen move. Okay. It's a yen move. All right. Probably this. All right. So that's it. So that's to go with the yen. All right. So I just wanted to explain the yen, okay? Because I got a lot of question again. But yeah, also if you took the 6J pattern that we had, this was good. All right. Okay. So this is this again, 1 2 3, boom. All right. Do nifty. Oh man, you're so funny, dude. Nifty. All right, I'm gonna do nifty for you. Um. So yeah, nifty broke the high, and were looking for a pullback all the way here for what's called a running flat, and then it can grind higher again. Nifty, dude, that's so funny. I 1 2 3, come back up. Oh man, nifty. That's funny, man. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Any other stocks? DLTR maybe? Nah, this nothing is there. Uh, Tyson was interesting too, with the food catalyst. Oh yeah, BYND posted the short this morning. It already went pretty far, but uh, around 10 p.m. I think I posted it. As soon as we saw this Momo, this is just a break of the flag, right? So if you took that short, you're doing pretty well. Uh, Again, like I said, you know, guys, there's like when the market is tanking, why are you in BYND? All right, like I understand, like you know, if if you have less than 10K to trade with, don't trade BYND right now when the market is just tanking. Okay? Like there's just much more money to be made just shorting the market. So I don't know like why people are like I know some people who lost 8 trades in a row in here. Okay? While they could have just taken all the pullbacks that we talked about on the S&P. Like I posted this 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 thing. All right, let's go on the 5 minutes. Like I don't understand. Like some guys, yeah. Like this is just 1 2 3 break the high. I posted this last Friday. I posted this. All right, break the high, look for the short, and he's in BYND instead. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, so take a short. All right, 1 2 3 with huge Momo to the downside, you short. Okay, now 2 8 2 8 50 to 850 was our target. Took our profits. That's fine for me. Chill. All right. Wait for the next trade. We don't get any next trades, but now boom, we get some longs, and then we reverse. All right. So that's it. Yeah, I'm gonna do ILMN. So ILMN is also solid. I think this one is solid because it didn't drop that much. Like ILMN, when the market was tanking in 2018, we had this huge drop. All right, and shout outs to us for taking the short here back then. All right, if you remember, we shorted this back then. Okay, because this is just an ABC, right? A B C. Okay, 1, 2, 3, break the high, short. But yeah, anyway, so that was back then. Now here, look at this. The market tanks a lot, and what do we get? We get a shadow pullback. Shallow pullback. So this is very bullish. This is very bullish. Um, so we're gonna be looking to take some positions in X. Actually, let's look at XBI. Oh yeah, this is ready, dude. This is ready. I'll tell Neil to look at some. I think we need to focus on bios, dude. This is ready to pop. Very, very, very nice cup pattern right here. How long was this pullback for? Yeah, about three, yeah, about 3 months, 4 months, almost 4 months, yeah. So, no, actually 3 months exactly. So this is yeah, this is 3 months is good, dude, to be able to take some patterns. And honestly, there's Momo on the biotech sector, so this is looking super interesting. I think we need to focus on bios. So tonight I'm gonna do some DD on bios and look in some of them because there's huge momentum to the upside for them. I mean, ILMN had a shallow pullback. Let's look at CVS. Yeah, CVS is I mean, I would need a pullback all the way to 56 and then some sideways before I take the next long. All right, but on some Momo, I'll be interested for sure. But yeah, ILMN looks really interesting. Many lavas. Okay, so yeah, that's it, guys. I think yeah, that's it. So I covered the majority of the indices, which is really what we're all here for, and the majority of the tech stocks, because yeah, there's nothing else to really add. Let's do a bit of yeah. These are gonna go, but yeah. So again, guys, just don't panic. All right. So if there's oh, and also let's look at VIX. Okay. So just don't panic. Okay. Like if someone is gonna tell you, yo, we're gonna die another 100 points. No, man. Like it's so there's such a low probability that I'd be right until I die before it happens. All right. And you might understand what I mean is that I might be right until I die, but then when we're all dead and 100 years have passed and the crash happens, then who can say I'm wrong because we're all dead, right? But no, we're not in an environment where we're gonna totally crash right now. Okay, maybe when I die, maybe when I die, it's you know you just don't have to panic. Okay, like we saw this short and we were prepared for it at 300. We had the right strategies. We had butterflies. Like I said, I like I told you guys, take some butterfly hedges. Take some butterfly hedges. Okay, you okay? It's the cheapest way to protect your portfolio. All right. And we did say VIX won't break 10. Did VIX break 10? No. Okay. With Trump in office, VIX is very much not likely to break 10. I can't stress that enough. Okay. And now people are gonna chase shorts, and what are they gonna do? They're burnt. It's over. The short is probably over. Okay, for for the next short to be good right now, and now you can actually chart fix. Is we need a pullback all the way here, and then another pull down, and then bang, we're gonna be able to take the next long, similar to what happened here. Okay, so similar to this. So take a copy of this, pull it here. Okay, shrink it. It's just a three wave. Honestly, I'm not doing anything fancy, but this might give you a clue. All right. So yeah, that's it. As soon as we get this, we can take the next long. Okay, but if we're here, what will the S&P likely do? Exactly what we said before. We're likely to do the inverse. All right, we're likely to come all the way down. We're still gonna go back up for one more, very likely, and then we're gonna be able to take the next short. It's just that again, if you haven't if you just got here, we're at something that's called an inflection point. So we need more clues. All right. So yeah, that's it, guys. I didn't cover too many stocks today. There's nothing very much, well, interesting. I do think that bios are really looking interesting, so I'm going to be looking into those. Let's look at sectors. Yeah, yeah, so sectors are popping back up. Um, like I said, IWM is also showing a huge long RTOI, sorry. Japan also could totally come all the way back up. So, regardless of whether the economy is trash or whatnot, you know, the patterns are saying upside. So that's what I'm looking at right now. Okay, so that's it, guys. Also, one last thing is that we should be expecting Powell to change his tone. So that means that right now investors are probably looking to sell into Powell speeches. So just keep that in mind. Whenever FOMC comes around, you really want to have some hedges, because right now I think there's a switch in inside of their of their mentality. And if he keeps on talking about the market in such a shitty way, then investors will keep on selling into his speech. So let's say like we go up, all right, then we're getting a pullback. So we're here 1 2, and the S&P is right here, and we're expecting a 3, and Powell's speaking. Then yes, Powell should bring this down for it to only go back up later. Okay. All right. Okay. Give me my magenta. Thank you. All right. So that's it. So that's what we should be looking for. All right. So if we're at in the second leg of the correction, and we're expecting a third one down to break the low, then this is probably going to happen on some Powell speech. That's what I had in my head that I wanted to share with you guys before the next song. Okay. It's just a piece of manipulation that is already baked inside of the waves. But some of you guys may know that already. Dries, squiggles. Yeah, nothing to add here, dude. Yeah. All right. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Uh, yeah. Let's actually do XAG. So XAG, we had a nice correction here. So a lot of people like asking about gold and all that stuff. Yes, I was wrong about gold, but I was right about silver. So like we said, we get this, and then we get the next upside. All right. I really don't not interested in gold whatsoever. I'm more interested in silver because it's cheaper. So if you took the buy around 1600, 1616, you're doing pretty well. Um, but yeah, this is what I'm interested in. Okay, not gold, which is at 1400. Okay, I may be wrong about gold, but But as long as I'm in silver, I don't care. All right. So this is still a long if you took it right here. If you're not in, wait a bit. Um okay. Palladium still one more downside. Platinum not interesting at all. Gold is something else. So gold I'm not really sure, so I'm not going to give any more any more of my opinions. I'm just going to leave it alone and just tell you guys straight up, I was wrong. I was wrong. So I have to look at what happened here and give you guys an update on this thing because we might be going into a gold bull market. And yes, I admit it. I was wrong. So yeah, maybe this was the pattern, but you know, whenever this is right here, you're not really sure because it didn't break the low. And this is one of the worst patterns. Why? Because you only can say, oh, this is the pattern only after the spike has happened. Okay, but who cares about what the pattern is if the spike has already happened? So this is again, like I was explaining in my previous webinars, this is a limitation of wave theory. Okay, not all systems are really good, but even though uh, the gold pattern wasn't as clean, the silver pattern was really clean. All right, so if you got in the silver, good for you. Wheat. So WASD is coming next week, so look for a pop. Okay, so WASD is next week. Yeah, yeah, it is. So we're looking for upside on WASD. Nice correction on wheat, corn. Nice three wave. Looking for upside on WASD as well. Sugar as well. Okay, so sugar still expecting us to break above. Oil. Oil, I just decided to stop trading because it's such a mess right here. It's a mess. So oil, I would honestly tell you guys to just forget. Okay, I just like I do think this is like a good buy, but I would just forget it. If you're a scalper, for sure go for it, but I'm not trading oil anymore. It's not clean at all. Natural gas, wait for 180 before you buy. 180 if you see a spike long. This is the level I'm looking at. Okay, but until then it's still a short. So that's it. Do we have something else? No. All right, so that's it, guys. Oh yeah, for the dollar. The dollar is just a huge mess. Like I was expecting us to just after this, I was expecting us to just take off, but no, we're still coming back down here. So what does that mean? It means that we're in some very complicated pattern inside of this. It's getting crazy because like yeah, I mean it, like how many layers of complexity are in there? Like it's getting really crazy. Um, so I'll have to wait for this one. Um, yeah, I'm just not sure. We did break the high, but I wasn't expecting just 99. I was expecting like a break of 100 to be honest. So yeah, we have to wait here. I just have to wait. There's nothing else to do. Okay, maybe we get another push back down, but I still believe we can go up here before the next bigger downside. Okay, but we're still in this upside correction, so we should burst at one point. At one point, we're gonna burst to the upside and then tank back down. Okay, so that's it, guys. I covered most of the markets. Mainly did the index because honestly, everybody's just interested in the indices. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed. And just make sure to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next webinar. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care and hope you make a lot of money. Take care, guys.